how I knew that was gonna happen. So we're gonna have to loosen this, pick that up, tighten that up, pick you up. Just a little bit closer, I can hear. What's up, everybody? Nice day outside, man. Really nice day out here, huh? I wanted to hold this vibe last couple of days, but when we have to hold a vibe like this, let's take a couple of days to really build and think about everything. You see the title of this one, right? History of the Earth. So there's no normal talk. We're just gonna get some deep insight from all my research I've been doing all over the years. So we're gonna compile in this part one, because there's multiple parts of this. Life and existence continue. It goes on and on and on. And we're at the beginning stage of understanding these things, and they've been following the podcast from the first show to now. You know that I'm fumbling around and I'm learning, I'm understanding as I go, and I'm keeping it authentic, being myself, right? So this just what I've been watching, all the videos I've been looking into, still under hustle, as you can see. I had to check that order, but let me pause that for a second and get this vibe out, right? Yeah, so all the videos and all the research I've been doing and understanding, I talk about true lies, and everything that they taught us in the school was pretty much a lie. You're born up for your parents guide you and give you the game, and they take it as you go. But as you can see, society is not like that no more, but I'm pretty sure it's like that in parts of the world. Without understanding, you're going to get lost in the sauce, man. And everything is all up to you. And everything is based off your perception and your understanding. So you got to get some kind of understanding of what you're in, where you at, And that's what brings us to this build today. History of the Earth. You know what I'm saying? And we are part of the Earth, because without us, the Earth is not going to be alive. You understand the makeup of an analogy and the anatomy of human beings and the makeup of human beings. It takes life to beget life. You know what I'm saying? And without life, the Earth is alive. But before we were alive, the Earth was created. You know what I mean? Out of creation. But one of the stories I heard, that were creator gods. Creator gods. You know what I mean? Because everything stems from one source. They were just the source, and everything from the source became. So, as things is going along and becoming, just being and living and being, you know what I mean? Just being in existence, all the creation was going on. At that time, all them spirits were creator gods. Because it's the beginning of time, so things got to be created, right? I heard, right, there was this one God, one ultimate being, and that's what you hear, right? It's all about one God. In religion, it goes around to one God. Everything, all religion focuses on one God, right? So, but this is one God, while everybody doing creating this shit, don't know what happened if you had an idea to create this life, the AI, when the idea got rejected of creating this, the physical representation of the spiritual and everything else. This idea of creating this form of life, the AI, to the life that's going on, the existence overall, was rejected. You know what he did? He snuck off and created it anyway. But he was creating it, his creation, his control, and you have no say. Just like what they say in what they say that the spirit, the angels have no say. They have to just follow one rule. Well, that's what's the idea for us. But right when they can finish creating us beings, as human beings, right when we're finished creating, guess what? A part of the source saw what was going on. And because that's the source, source, boom, gave us soul. You know what I'm saying? To be like the creator gods themselves. But the trick is only in this dimension, only in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because when the God snuck off to create, he created the world, created all the animals, created everything. You know what I'm saying? The sun, the moon. Because remember that the plane is so big. You guys thinking of, you gotta scratch everything NASA talking about. The plane is so big, the earth is so big, and there's different planes. Special plane and all of that. So with the sun and the moon, their job is to cultivate, watch over us, make sure everything is working right. And that's why we have the day and the night. And the sun, obviously you see what the sun do, and then the moon handles the night, you know what I'm saying? Going around the plane. And it's looking over us. And there comes the day and night as they move along. You feel me? You feel me? Because remember, this world is just a getaway, you know, of domination, of like praise to that one creator God. But all in all, says to say is this, right? You know how all the animals were created? Different species of animals, the different plant lives, the different water and fish life, aquamarine life. Same thing as us. We were all created at the same time. Human beings, different forms, different types of beings, you know what I'm saying? We all got the mind, you know what I'm saying? And in that mind, there's a piece of creation. It makes us like the creator gods. But in this existence, in this third dimension, in this world, we can create. And that's how come us human beings and animals and all of that, they can have babies as well. And we have babies to create and sustain the life in this third dimension. Sustain it by creating more babies and shit. Think about that for a second, yo. You know what I mean? Now, with the school system and everything that it taught us, what's throwing us off is the NASA program and the globe Earth and this and that and the history that they're telling us. But that was implemented to throw us off from the truth. Because it's ancients of days. They have mapped in ancients of days, right? Human beings, us, we had a connection to the source. We had a high connection to the source. Each and every one of us had a connection to the source because remember, we had a piece of the source in us to create ourselves. So, as you know, man began going and living, obviously we have a brain, right? So we become curious because we are from creation. So we're curious and we started wondering about things and started thinking about things and creating things. But everything is exists already. But in this dimension, nothing exists, but you have to start somewhere, you know what I mean? So everybody was just in one plane. I'm just going to have to dub it Atlantis, because that's what everybody known from ancient times and just wordplay. People know Atlantis. So I'm going to have to just dub it Atlantis, one big ass plane where all of us live. You know? And we had our sun and moon going around our plane. In the physical, we are separated from the spiritual, which is going to other planes and 4 planes below, 4 planes above. You know what I mean? We're separated from those. You know, when the sun and the moon goes around, it creates an aura field, and that aura field is what sustains our atmosphere. Now, the atmosphere, what we created, is from us inhale, breathing in and breathing out, right? And the animals breathing in, breathing out, right? And the plant, they say the plants take that, what we breathe out, and translate it to the energy of the oxygen that we breathe in. Whatever the case is, I just know that all of this life forms that we're a part of, all of this different life forms, from the animals to the plants to us, all make this whole thing roll, you know what I mean? Things got messed up when years and millennia pass. And energy now. We have to deal with energy that came from source. Energy fills up whatever container it is in. And energy is both ways. Negative energy, positive energy. You know what I'm saying? And all of that exists in all planes of existence. You feel me? Frequency. All of those to keep it connected to source. As you can see, how the world is, it ain't what it was before. We're here now in these times. And everything is separated, and that knowledge is lost and gone. And if it's not gone, it's buried because it's still here in the atmosphere. As the sun shines, you can feel the vibration, but it's the frequency that you're on make you able to feel and understand certain things. Yo, these questions I've been asking about beginning and how things is and how things got to where it is now. I've been asking since I was like 12, 13, 14 years old. And most inquisitive kids keep stuff to themselves and don't say much to people, but they want to understand because it's a vibration. And through conversations out of years, and you think about stuff and put it together, and now I'm here. Conscious life philosophy and just the vibration I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to the sound.
And pretty much that's it. Atlantis, this big ass plane, this one big plane, and it still lives to this day. But what got us confused is how NASA got everything set up. So once you can get past the lie, I don't know if I'm putting pictures up or not, but once you get past that everything is a lie, and understand that we all on this plane, it's just that it's so big. There you have part one, y'all. The history of the earth, and everybody's on this plane, you know what I mean? What lead up to now? Just think, the curiosity of beings. And creating and building everything up and all of that stuff. That took us to here, you know what I mean? So we're going to deep dive into part two. But this is just part one for now. I just wanted to get it warmed up. I don't know how many parts I'm going to add to this History of the Earth series. You know? But it's something that's been on my heart for a long time. But with more information I'm getting, more information coming in, it's going to hold more vibes. So this is part one, you know, History of the Earth. Yeah, man. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate the love. Subscribe if it's the first video, and if you subscribe already, share the video. Drop a comment if you're vibing. You know what I'm saying? If you're a book reader, you can drop some information from the book you read about this topic. But for me, it's a vibration. They say the information is in the sun. It comes out in the rays, and all you gotta do is just sit still and hear it. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's just build this community, grow this community up, and yeah, do remember though, go stream CLP and all streaming platforms. Got instrumentals, got concept songs out there, all of that stuff. Go stream that. All beats. That's in the background here. It's all on beatstars.com. So if you're interested in the purchase of the beat, go right ahead. And if you don't want to go through beatstars.com, just find a way to DM, connect, and we connect like that. You know what I mean? So thanks for watching the Holding the Vibe podcast. On to the next time. Be out. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.